Okay, what's good, guys? This is part 2 of our training on how to use the Aviat app. So let's get back to it from where we left off from the first video. So coming to our second page of the betting page, please, you're only permitted to watch this video if you've watched the first video pertaining to settings. This is the second page, which is the betting page. So the betting page initially has this top part here, which is more of a statistics. It's simply mentioning about the investment amount you've put in, 3,000, the current account balance. So this will keep increasing or decreasing based on the performance of your bets, and the total profit will be the difference between the investment amount and the account balance. And finally, the bet multiplier, which is what you are always going to put as a multiplier on each bet. Now we have this section here which is called your table or your classes. What this implies is we have actually developed the app to work in grades. What does a grade mean? So we have like classes: grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, and they can go on up to grade 100 depending on your account balance. So what happens when we say grade 1 is since you've indicated that you want to run 2 bets to make 100% of your bet amount, it means in grade 1 you're going to have 2 grades, two bets, which is the ones depicted here as rounds. So you can see it's asking us round 1 out of 2, did I win or lose? So I'll have to indicate whether I won the bet or I lost the bet. So that's what it means. So grade 1 will have 2 bets, and then it's telling us here that in grade 1 the bet amount is $10, and then it's also giving us a hint in an event where both bets lost in grade 1. It's telling us that in grade 2 I'll have to start betting with $30. And that's what I meant to say. It's a martingale system, so it increases. At the end of the day, no matter how many grades you go further, the disadvantage of going further grades is that your bet amount will keep increasing as depicted here. And again, it means you still work out with the same amount you intended to work out initially with, which is your $10 that was specified from the from the settings page. As a bet amount, the initial bet amount is your profit takeout, no matter how many grades you go down up the line. So the best is have good entries that take you maybe as far as grade 1 or grade 2, but they shouldn't go as far as grade 10 or grade 7 or grade 8, but it all depends on your balance. So assuming let's run an example here before we go further. Assuming I have placed $10 as my bet amount, I have placed 1.5 as my multiplier, and on the first bet I have won, so I'm gonna click on 1. So when I click on 1, already it gives me my notification there saying I've won my first bet, and it also prompts me to say you've got another bet to bet on grade 1, and you can already see that it has reduced my grade 2 bet amount because I have won a bet. And if I say 1 again, you're going to see that it has given me a notification at the bottom that I have completed the grade bets and I should restart, and already I have my $10 made there. So when you win both bets consecutively, it restarts back at grade 1. So grade 1 is your best grade to work with. You should be concerned as the grades increase because it will require more capital. So assuming this time around I lost my first bet, so it will say round 1 bets lost, bet again at the bottom there, and then I eventually win my second bet. So grade 1 bets lost, advancing to next grade. So you can see it has now brought us to grade 2, and it's telling us that on grade 2 my bet amount should be $15. And if I lose both bets, grade 3, my bet amount will be 45. So assuming I lose on grade 2 first bet, and then I lose again on grade 2 first bait, you can see now I'm baiting at 45. So now that's grade 3, and you can see my total profit decreasing, my account balance also decreasing accordingly. And if, for instance, in grade 3 I then win my first bait and then I also win my second bait, you're going to see that it's going to say it's restarting to grade 1 again, and I now have a $20 at the end of the day. So what that implies is, no matter how many grades up the line you go, as long as you win 2 consecutive bets in a row, it will restart at grade 1, and it means you are winning. So we're going to demonstrate how to now apply this logic within the demo aspect of this app. If you're going to scroll to the bottom, you're going to see that we have a play demo section there and the live PremierBet section there. So see you in the next video.